folks? Welcome back to Nostalgianomics. It's 2023 and sealed product investing still works? I can't believe it. Let me show you my huge surprise face. We don't have Logan Paul. We don't need him. We don't have the scalpers buying out all the stores. We don't need them. We don't have the mass hysteria and craze. We don't need it. It's not 2019, 2020. We don't have a virus that's killing off 0.00001 of all the population. We don't need it. We don't have the stimulus checks. We don't need them. We don't need any of it. Pokemon sealed product investing continues to be king over basically all passive investing out there. I'll get in and show you the actual numbers here in a second of what products I told you to buy, what I recommended, and when I recommended them, and how they're doing. You can see the numbers for yourself. I did think it's funny. I see in my second video here I released 2 weeks ago, that One Piece card game. I don't know if anyone paid attention or bought into that. It is still hot as ever. I mean, I recommended that at $150 a box. It's going for in the 180s, almost $190 a box now on TCG Player in 2 weeks. I mean, this could end up being the next big thing. If it does, these original base set booster boxes of this era, I mean, this is going to be crazy in a few years if it continues down this road. So if you did get in, congrats. If not, hey, continue watching from the sidelines. If you don't understand it, I don't like being in things I don't understand either. I really just got in for the fun of it and to take a gamble. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. But getting back into Pokemon, I want to show you exactly when and what I said I was buying and kind of recommended to buy and see how they're doing today with the sealed product market in 2023. First off, this is on my Instagram. I basically said better to be early than late on these sets, and it was a good price. I got Chilling Reign, Battle Styles, and Fusion Strike booster box cases, all for $80 a box, $4.80 a case, and you could have too. They were everywhere. They were available anywhere. I don't have distribution. I don't have inside deals. None of the content on my channel is going to talk about inside deals, special one-time sales or distribution. None of that. This is for the average person. Anyone can do it. That's what I like to push on my channel, is something anybody can do with little to no knowledge of Pokemon. Okay, so all three of these sets you could have got for $80 a box 9 months ago. This was March 1st, 2022. Okay? In this video I released about 9 months ago on my channel, okay, back in the beginnings of Nostalgianomics here on YouTube, I talked about Brilliant Stars after the reprint when it got down to $117.87 a box. And there were people saying this was going to go back in the 90s. There was people saying it was going to, absolutely flood the market. And I said, hey, you could always be early. It could always go down more, but I think this is a good entry point, and I thought it was a good buying position there. So 118 was when I recommended buying Brilliant Stars. And in the same video, this was when Evolving Skies were in the 150s, but Football Pete had a big sale with more than 10 available. Again, anyone could have bought this. On eBay, you could have typed in either Brilliant Stars booster box or Evolving Skies booster box. They were some of the first listings that came up. It wasn't hidden. You didn't have to shop over a whole bunch of sites. You didn't have to catch a certain deal. You didn't have to have distribution. None of that stuff. Could have bought it right off the open market for $138 a box back 9 months ago. Okay? Fast forward all this to today. Brilliant Stars. Selling, not listed, selling yesterday and today for $180, $185 a box. That's about a 55 to 60% gain in just 9 months on Pokemon sealed product in an age where everyone's doing it. Pokemon bought the printing companies. They're printing billions of cards. You're not going to be able to sell this to anyone. That's another one I like how the fear-mongers like to use, right? The naysayers is, who's going to buy this stuff in the future? You're not going to have anyone to sell it to. It sells every day. Next one up is going to be Chilling Reign. Chilling Reign selling for $750 a case. Could have bought it for $480, which is about a 55-60% gain in just 9 months on one of the most overprinted sets of this era. They were going for $80, guys. I've been in this hobby since 2016, and I've seen a handful of boxes ever get down to $80 a box in the whole 6-7 year span I've been back. So if that tells you anything, those were some of the most mass-produced, most of the unwanted products of the whole Sword and Shield era. Even those have risen almost 55% in 9 months. Again, another one of the fear-mongering terms a lot of them like to use is, this is going to be dead money. You're going to be sitting on this product for years and years, 3 to 5 years minimum to ever see a return. It's 9 months. I want to throw this out there. I want to stop right here and throw this out there. When you're investing your money, obviously you want to do your own research, go with your own intuition. You want to also look at what the big guys are doing. PokeRev, arguably the absolutely most popular Pokemon channel of all of YouTube. He's admitted publicly in a podcast that 99% of all of his collection is sealed product. Cool Trainer Ryan, mentioned multiple times. Almost all of his collection is sealed product. Rudy, Alpha Investments, basically all he buys now in 2022, 2023 is sealed Pokemon product, sealed Magic product, and sits on it. Go to different markets. Warren Buffett, what does he do? He buys and holds. He doesn't day trade in and out, right? These big guys in Pokemon, they're not buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling every day, right? They're not playing that game. They're finding good value, good deals, good price points. They're buying and they're holding. They're letting their money work for them. They're not trading their time and working for their money. Keep that in mind, okay? So when anyone tells you that, this isn't a good opportunity cost to let your money sit in sealed product, well, maybe, right? Maybe if you have hours and hours every day to spend and you want to, buy and sell and grade and get those cards back and take those risks and then sell those and flip those and buy this and buy that, yeah, maybe you can beat 55% in 9 months. Maybe not. I've never seen any of these Pokemon flip channels ever release their numbers. No one ever talks about what they actually make. They talk about the gains they made on certain things, but no one tells how many hours they actually take per week, per month, per year, and actually spend, right, working, finding these deals and making those sales, and then what the actual income they make, right, their actual profit they make at the end of the year. So what's their profit divided by their time? Then you can actually decide for yourself if it's actually worth it to do that. But I never see anyone do that, so we really don't know the numbers because I'm definitely not the one spending my time doing that. I got a life, right? We got friends. We got families. Some people have kids. You want to do other things. I've been playing Pokemon Violet a lot recently on the Switch. You have other hobbies. You have work. You want to sleep. And so when you want to do all those other things, you don't have a lot of time to do all that flipping. And so 55% of the sealed product in 9 months, that's good enough for me. That's more than the S&P's making, the mutual funds are making, or real estate's making, pretty much anything's making. Next up, Fusion Strike. Now, I see this. This is kind of crazy. So they've been being sold out recently, right? And so that's the lowest price listed on TCG Player, but they're selling in the 750s, okay? 748, 748.95. And these are all selling yesterday, so they're still selling to this day at that price. And so, again, about 55% on your money on that case in 9 months. Moving on to Evolving Skies. Now, obviously, Evolving Skies is an outlier. It's the best set of the whole era, but it's selling for $250 a box. All right, they're listed at $280. They're selling in the $250s. And so if you could have bought this back when I recommended it in that video at $130, you're almost 100% on your money. About 90-95% on your money in 9 months. On average, it takes the S&P 7 years to double your money. So your 401ks, IRAs, S&P index funds, the SPYs, 7 years on average it takes you to double your money. You could have almost done it in Pokemon product in less than a year. Pretty good. Last one up is going to be Battle Styles. I didn't leave it out. Battle Styles is an underperformer. It's only going for about $555 a case, so after fees and shipping, you probably basically broke even at your $480. That's okay. That's why I talk about investing in sealed product like mutual funds. You diversify, just like I did on this Instagram post. I bought one of each at $80 a box. And so that way, if this basically breaks you even and you make 55-60% on the other cases, when you average it all out, what is it? Maybe 40%? I don't know. I didn't do the numbers, but you're going to do well overall. Because over time, and not all product, okay? So ETBs can defer, tins, collection boxes, build and battle kits. All the specialty products, they can either be better than booster boxes or worse, but booster boxes are the most stable investment throughout Pokemon. Ever since I've been back in 2016, I want to let you listen close right here. 100% of every booster box rises in value. It's done it for the past 6-7 years. It's done it ever since the beginning of Pokemon. There's not one booster box this Pokemon's ever released that has not gained value. Any box you would have ever bought in the whole 25 plus years of Pokemon, you would have made money on. That's a fact. That's not my opinion. That's a fact. No matter what anyone tells you, anyone who wants to give you fear about the future, or, if the demand slows down, if Pokemon loses its popularity, if no one wants to buy this stuff, whatever they want to say, it's overprinted, there's billions printed, everyone's doing this. I've heard it all. Every single booster box goes up in value over time. Always has, always continues to, probably always will. It's more stable than anything else in Pokemon. And so with that being said, you make your own conclusions about 2023, what you want to do. There's going to be a lot of new stuff released, a lot of new sets, a new era, a lot of new booster boxes. You make up your own mind. If you have tons of extra hours on your hand and you're bored and you got knowledge of the market, you do want to flip, go for it. I'm all for that. It's just with me, I'm all for the average person who has limited time, who has limited knowledge. If they want to jump in and make money in Pokemon, which a lot of people ask, this is how you do it. Do you want to make money in Pokemon? You invest in booster boxes. That's what you do. You buy booster boxes, you hold them for a certain amount of time. In this case, a lot of these were 9 months. Sometimes it takes a year. Sometimes it takes more than a year. 2 years, 3 years. I don't know. But over time, booster boxes have always 100% of the time rose in value. And if you're looking for not a lot of time, you don't have a lot of knowledge, a lot of expertise, way to make money in Pokemon, booster box investing has proven to be the choice. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. If anyone out there is a flipper, scalper, business owner, and wants to actually, maybe make a video showing their numbers on how much they actually make each year buying and selling and flipping cards, I'd love to see that. Link me to it. I'd love to watch it. I'd love to see your actual time investment, what you actually work each day, each week, each month, each year, and what you actually profit per year. And that way, I know me, everyone watching this, everyone out there would love to know if it's actually worth it, if it's actually a good time trade for money on that side of things. Because honestly, I don't know. I don't know if you're making, 30 grand, 50 grand a year, 100 grand a year, more or less. I don't know. I just don't know what people are making these days. I know people show, big stonks they make, but I just don't, in my opinion, the amount of time it takes, I'm just not seeing it worth it as that amount of time it takes to be a Pokemon flipper these days. But could be wrong. Could be wrong. I'd love to be proven wrong on that. As far as sealed product investing goes, it's still king. It's still the way I'm going. If you don't have a lot of time on your hands, it's still the way you should go. So hope everyone enjoyed the video. Be back here in a new video soon. I'm out.